Okay. Is everybody ready? Hello?
Yes, ready, Dexter.
Yes, Victor.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
So I will start fresh. The first thing you need to find. Okay, let us read first the question. Given below the isometric drawing of a model made of wood, uh, draw the following views using 1:1 scale and third angle projection. It asks you to make how to represent this isometric drawing in 3 views, which is front view, top view, and right side view. So that means you will have 3 regions. This region is for the front view. Okay, and you will need another region on the right of it for the right side view, and another region on the top of the front view. Okay. So the first thing you need to do is to find the x, y, and z of this object. What I mean by x, y, and z is the maximum distance of the object in x direction, y direction, and z direction. Okay, so what is the x direction? Usually the x direction is this one facing the front view. Can you see that it's front view here? It's shown or pointed. So this will be the x, and that will be the y, and the height will be the z. So what is the x? Anybody knows what the x is? The x will be, if you see here, it's 120.
200.
Right. So from where from where we get 200, we got it from here, 120
Oh.
plus
And 40.
40.
And from the radius.
Right.
Diameter.
Okay. So that means it's not 40, but 2 times 40.
It's 80.
80. Right? See, I already gave notes here. So this 80 comes from 40 multiplied by 2. Okay, to get the diameter. So it's 200. Let me see. Okay, I put that correctly. It's 200. So what is the y? Now what is the y? The y, you can get it from this information. The mountain, I call this the mountain. The thickness of the mountain is 40, and this is 60. The distance from the front to the front of the mountain is 60, so it's 100. So that will be the y. Let's see the y. Yeah, it is 100. And now let's see what the z is, or what the z is. The z, this one is 50 from this point, which is, I call this the base. So the top of the base, from the top of the base to the center of the circle is 50, plus the radius of the half circle, the big one, which is 40. So 50 plus 40 is 90, right? 90 plus the thickness of the base is 20. So it's 110. Let me see there. Okay. So we have all dimensions for the x, y, and z. Okay. In the hand drawing, you will usually need to find the distance of A and B. If you remember, usually the doctor denotes the empty region, the distance of empty region as A. I think horizontally is A and vertically is B. Okay, so just to show you, usually, so you have this box, and you have, I will turn on the extension. Okay, and you have, okay, this box, I just draw randomly for now. Okay, and you have that box. It has to be like that. So you need to find what is the distance here from this to that, from this line to this line, from that line to that line, right? So this is called, I don't remember, is it A, this distance? Is that right?
Sorry?
The distance, in the class, in the hand drawing, what the doctor named this distance, is it A or B?
A.
It's A, right? So
Yeah.
the empty space,
Yes.
the empty space, these empty spaces need to have the same dimension, which is A. So A, and A. While the vertical will be B, and B. Okay, B is distance from here to here is B. Distance from
Teacher.
here to here and B. Yes.
Is the distance between the rectangles are equal?
It has to be equal so that your drawing will be at the center.
How did you make it?
This is explained in the class by the doctor. So you need to find you need to know the length of this paper from here to here. Okay, and then you divide by the length of this rectangle, or sorry, minus the length of this rectangle and that rectangle. So the result of this subtraction will be divided by 3, because you have 3 empty regions, which is 1, 2, 3. Similarly, you need to find, for the vertical distance, you need to find the distance from this point and that point. Okay, the height of the paper from the information box, the top of the information box, to this line, minus the length of this rectangle and this rectangle. Okay, and the subtraction, the result of this subtraction needs to be divided by 3, because we have 3 empty regions, which is this is the first empty region in the vertical direction. This will be the second empty region between this and that, and this will be the third empty region. That's why you divide it by 3. However, in AutoCAD, you can do that later. You can just focus on making the object, okay, and then you can move. If you want.
So can I
Yeah.
just draw it without this measurement? Can I just draw it now?
Yes. Yeah.
Randomly?
Yes, and then you just move it. You just move it so that it is approximately at the center of the drawing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let us start. Okay. Let's make the front view. The front view will be the X and the Y. The X and the Z. The X and the Z. So I'll just use rectangle command. Okay, rectangle command. Um, Rectangle command, and then I will click any location there. And the second point of the rectangle command, I will use at symbol. It will be X and Z will be 200, comma 110. There. So this will be your first box, first rectangle for the front view. And then I will make the right side view. The right side view, you are looking from this direction.
How much was it?
Exactly. It will be Y and Z. It will be Y and Z.
Doctor,
Yes.
the second point of the rectangle.
Yeah.
What
The X and
was
Z.
it?
So it has to be 200, 110.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the front view, if you look at the here, it's there. The front view, you are looking at the object from this direction. Your eyes is here, looking that direction. Looking at that direction. Okay? So you will see the X and the Z, the irtifa.
Doctor,
Yeah.
is it recording or should we work now on the AutoCAD?
Yeah, you can go ahead work. You can go ahead follow or yeah, it is recording
Because
now.
I find it hard to work and watch you at the same time.
Okay.
Sometimes I can't keep up.
Okay. So yeah, it's better that you look at it first, then you will try after we are done at certain point. I will tell you, okay, you work, but for now you can keep looking at the explanation.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody just watch the explanation. If they can catch up drawing while seeing the explanation, that's okay. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can watch first. Okay, so next I will make the right side view, the rectangle for the right side view. So it will be the Y and the Z. I will use again rectangle command, rectangle, and I am using, if you see here, first I go to the end of this line, and then I go to the right. You will see there is a green dashed line. Can you see this green dashed line?
Yes, I
Yes,
can,
you
but I
can.
don't have it.
Yeah,
Actually.
and it's written extension. That means I am using extension object snap. It's here. It's in the object snap. There, it's extension object snap. Okay, that means,
I see.
yeah, that means I am I would like to make a point. Okay, a point uh, at a location, at a location of the extension of this line. Okay, so I don't need to make a helping line. I don't need to make helping line to do that. I can just use the extension. Okay, I'll go here. Okay, I'll go here first and go to the right. I'll just click. I know now it's on the same level. And then What is the second point? The second point will be it will be the y.
110.
Exactly. It will be the y 100 and the z will be 110. So I will use at again. At. Okay. 100 will be the y because it will go to the right. Positive y positive x direction, and then the z is 110 comma 110 there. Okay, so you have this. The next thing, let's make the rectangle up there. I will use rectangle command again. Again, I will use the extension. Okay, extension object snap. So I click somewhere there. What will this be? It will
200.
be 200 comma
100.
exactly, because it will be the x and the y. If your eyes is looking at the object from the top, say your eyes is here looking downward, okay, so you will see the x and the y. So that means it should be at the x is 200 and the y comma 100 there. Okay, so you see this is not level, sorry, not inside the box. I will just move this all three boxes together so they stays I would say parallel or aligned and level. I'll just use move command. I will go somewhere something like that. Okay, there.
I'm sorry, doctor, but the second rectangle, what's the measurement?
The second rectangle, it is the y and the z. If the second rectangle on the right, this one, right?
Yeah.
This is, you are looking from the right, from this direction, so you will see the 100 for the y. What I mean by x and y is not the Autocad x and y. Don't be confused. When I'm referring to the figure, I'm talking about x and y of this figure. Okay? So the y is 100 comma the z is 110. So 100 comma 110.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we have everything. I mean, we have all the location for the three views. As I have explained last week, that when you make rectangle using rectangle command, it will be one single object. Okay, when I click this, you will see it is a one single object. So usually we would like to separate it into its components, which is lines. Okay, how to do that? We will use the explode. Okay, I've explained last week this explode command. So click this command, choose the object you want to explode, and then enter. So now you will see they are independent lines. Okay, just to make sure that to know the distance, to double check, for example, you can use this measure. Okay, this 110 and 200, 110 and 100. Okay, see, it's very intuitive, very easy to use quickly. Okay, so our boxes or rectangles are correct. Okay, next, let us start making the front view. I will make from the bottom. Of course, you can make from anywhere you like to, but let us make it from the bottom for now. I will make the base. So the base is 20 here. Okay. So since this top surface of the base is parallel to the bottom surface of the base, you can use offset. Remember, offset is you are copying a line in a parallel, copying a line to be parallel to the original. So offset, this is the offset command. Click offset. Read the command line window. Specify offset distance. The offset distance, it's 20. So type 20, then enter. Select object to offset. Okay, so this is the object to offset. And then the last thing in offset command, you need to specify at which direction you want to offset. Of course, we want to offset this line upward. So you just click anywhere above the line, the original line there. Okay. So once you're done, you can press enter. The next thing, let us make this mountain. Okay, let us make this mountain. To make the mountain, you need to know the center point of this circle. It's clear from the information given, the distance from the top surface of the base to the center of the circle is 50. And the radius is 40. So that means from this edge, okay, to the center is 40. So what you can do, you can use offset. This is another way to find a point. If you remember, before we have used what? Helping line. We use UCS. And now you can use offset to find a certain point. Okay, by offsetting two lines from the X direction and Y direction, you will have the intersection. So that intersection will be the point that we are looking for. Okay, so what I will do, I will use offset here, offset. So the offset from here to here should be 40. We'll use 40, enter. I will offset this from here to here is 40. Because the radius of the circle is 40. And then I will exit and I will repeat the command. I will make it now 50. Okay, 50. 50 is from the top of the base upward. This should be 50. Okay, don't click downward, but you click upward above the original line. So this intersection is the it's the center of the circle. Okay. So now you can make the circle. Use the object snap to catch the intersection. I click this intersection to be the center point, and then the radius is 40. There. Okay, radius is 40. You can make the second circle with the same center point there, and the radius, I can see it here, it is 20, so I'll just type 20 there. Okay.
Teacher,
Yeah.
what's the distance between the last line and the middle one?
The last line and the middle one? You mean this? Yeah. Which one? From here to here, you mean?
Yeah.
From here to here?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is 50. It's written there. It's 50.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So that's another way to find the center point by using offset. Next, let us make this line, this edge. Okay, yeah, this surface will be represented by a line there. Okay, so I will use line command. I will catch this quadrant, the quadrant of the circle. I will click and I'll go down. Now if you see there is a green light showing perpendicular symbol and word perpendicular, that means this object snap will make your line perpendicular to the other line. So when you see this, you just click, it will automatically perpendicular to it. Once you're done, press enter. Okay. So now you can clean up things that you don't need. I will use trim. Click trim. You don't need this. You don't need this region. You don't need that. You don't need this, right? Okay. You don't need this or this and that. Okay. I will keep I keep these lines because I will use it later as the center lines. Okay, I will use it as the center lines. You can also trim this. You can delete this and trim that one. Okay, trim this. So we have something like that. What are we missing? We miss this line. Okay, this line has a distance 140 from the left. So from here to here is 140. Okay. From here to here is 60. Okay. From here to here is 60. Because the total is 200 minus 140, so it will be 60. So I can make an offset again. Okay. I'm focusing on using offset this time. Offset as 60, enter from here to there.
Okay. Sorry, can you repeat the last step?
Yeah, you're using offset by knowing the distance from this side. From this surface to that surface is 60.
Yes.
Yeah, 60 comes from the x is 200 minus 140 there. So you got 60.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm using again. I'm using offset. Type 60. So offset this line to the left. There. Okay. Yeah, of course, you can use the UCS command to do that. I'll show you for once, just to refresh your memory. Okay, I'll delete this line, or I'll just bring this line up. Okay, I'll turn on the ortho mode. I'll bring this line up. I'll trim this just to show you that the result is the same. Okay. So this is the coordinate system. The 0, 0 is here. So I will move it, for example, I will move it here to this corner. So I will use the UCS, enter. I will move it here. Specify origin of UCS. It says specify the 0, 0 of the new coordinate system. So it's here. I'm happy with this this new coordinate system. So I just accept by pressing enter. Okay, now I can make a line from here to there easily. I just use line command. The coordinates will be 140, 0. Okay, because you want to go here 140, 0 as the first point of the line. So 140, 0, that will be the first point of the line. Okay, and I go vertically. Okay, just go vertically until there. Okay, so this is the location of the previous line. So it meets at the same point. So that means both are correct. Both are correct. So I will just delete one of it. Okay, you can choose any methods that you like. Okay, so basically we are done on the left view. What remains is the line type, line weight. Line type and line weight. Also the center line extension outside the circle. Okay, so last week I told you I use stretch. I showed you to use stretch here. So go 5 milli. Okay. So you just click the line and then click the end of that line and stretch 5 milli to the direction that you want. Okay, I did it already here, so I'm doing it now on the left. I click the end of the line. I go to the direction that I want and type the distance that you want, which is 5 milli. The same as this one. Okay, click the end of the line, go up, type 5 milli. The same this one, downward, 5 milli. Okay. So now you have the correct extension line for the center lines. So, next, let's change this center line, the center lines, to center line type. Okay, remember, if you don't have yet if you don't have this yet, you need to go to other and load. Okay, you will find here the center line type. Press OK and OK. Okay, I did it already, so I'll just cancel. Choose the line that you want to change and then choose the line type, center to. There. so the line type is done. Now the line weight. Okay, the line weight. For the line weight, the visible line has to be 0.7, and hidden lines and both hidden lines and center lines are 0.3. Okay, so I'll just choose, I'll choose everything. Okay, I'll make this 0.7. This is the line type, this is the line weight. Okay. Sorry, I think I had not showed. Okay, I'll choose 0.7. So you see it's getting thicker, and I'll return this back to 0.3, or I will change this to 0.3. There. Okay. If in your computer you cannot see the thickness or the weight of the line after you change the line weight, that is because you turn off this option. Okay, this option is show or hide line weight. Show or hide line weight. There. Okay, if you turn this off, it will not appear on your screen. If you turn this on, it will appear on your screen. Okay, it's only the appearance. When you print this, it will always be like this one, 0.7 and 0.3, as you have changed earlier. Okay, even though you turn this off and then you print in your paper, on your paper you will see it's thick. So I really recommend you to turn this on when you work, so you will be able to see the actual condition of your drawing.
Doctor, I don't have it.
If you don't have this, as usual, anything down here, if you don't have it, you go to the corner on the right, customization. Okay, customization, you click and you find show and hide, yeah, this one, line weight. Okay, check that option. Okay, if this is unchecked, it will go away. If you check that, it will appear. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I get.
Okay. So this is the front view. Now let us make the right side view. So the right side view, you will have a base. Let's make the base again first. You can make the base using the projection from here to there. I will, of course, you can use also offset from here 20 upward, as we have done before for the front view. But you can also use line. Okay, from there, use the extension object snap until there, until you see the intersection symbol. Okay, intersection. Click, then go there. Okay. You see the object snap is really helpful. It shows you many, it helps you to do many things. There. Okay.
Doctor, can you repeat the last step?
This one, can delay.
Yeah.
a click line command, and then I
Okay.
want to project. That means you are extending this line that way.
Mm-hmm.
This line, the top surface of the base to the right. You are projecting this. So I'm just
Yes.
using the extension object snap.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, you can use a real line and then you trim things. That's possible. But to avoid trimming many times, you just use the extension object snap. Go there. And then click the second location here when it is perpendicular. Okay.
Great.
Once you're done, press enter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doctor, how can I be sure it's straight from this point to the last point?
Turn on the ortho mode. Turn on the ortho mode.
Ah.
So it makes your line either horizontal or vertical.
Okay.
So you have this base, and let us make the mountain here. Okay, let us make the mountain, and you see the mountain thickness is 40 from the back. The back is this is the back. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just offset and trim things. Offset 40 from here to there. Okay, then press enter when you're done. Okay, now you can trim this. You can trim this. I will just trim it. Trim. There. Okay. Or even you can also trim this. You don't need this. You can trim this whole thing. Okay. There. Next, let us make the circle inside. In technical drawing or engineering drawing, usually you need to inform people what's inside. Even though you cannot see it from outside, you need to inform people there's something inside there. Okay? So here, you can do the same. You can project from here. Okay, you can project from here. Oops, sorry. Let me see. Oh, okay. Because this is a curve, so it's not showing the extension. You can use a helping line in this case. You can just click line and make a real helping line. Then you trim it. From here, from the quadrant of the circle, you go there. Okay. Once you're done, press enter and do the same. If you want to repeat a command as usual, I told you just press enter. I can click this, but instead of going far away there, you just click press enter. It will repeat the previous command. So from here, from the quadrant of the circle, you go there. Okay, make sure it is showing a perpendicular symbol. Okay, or you can use this ortho mode. Both are possible. And enter. So then you will need to trim these things, okay, and delete this line. The same thing. Now you have the edge of the hidden circle or hidden cylinder. Then I'll make the center line for this cylinder. I will use the extension object snap because this is a line, so I can do that. I'll just go here and go to the right. Make sure that you see the green object snap, the green dashed line, the extension object snap. So you will start from here to there. Okay. Yeah, we can trim this. Maybe I click it too early, so just trim this unwanted. Yeah. Of course, you can offset from here to here. Another way, because the radius is 20, right? The radius is 20, so you can just offset. For example, I'll delete this. I will repeat. You can use offset because the radius is 20, so you will offset this edge to the center by 20. Once you're done, press enter. Is that clear until here? Everybody follows?
Yes.
Okay,
Everything is.
I didn't do the lines between in the rectangle, the 3 lines.
the circle, the cylinder, the hidden
Yeah,
cylinder.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it. Uh, it you just make a line from here, project from here to there,
Okay.
and then you trim the trim that you don't need.
Okay. Can I see? Can you pinpoint where should I project?
Yeah, of course, this is the cylinder, right? This is the hole,
Yeah.
cylindrical hole, so it should be from this edge.
Okay. Okay. I understand now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. And this one is the center line of the cylinder. Okay. So I will just extend 5 milli outside. I will extend 5 milli outside. What remains? What's missing? This line here. Okay. So this line is 60 from here. So that means it's 40 from here because the total the total y is 100 minus 60, so it's 40. Okay. So you can do from anywhere. From here you offset here 60 to the left, or you offset here 40 to the right. I prefer to choose this one because I don't need to trim. Okay, but trimming is easy, so you can, without doing this minus that, you can directly offset from here if you want. I will just click offset again, so it is 40 from here to there. Okay. So basically we're done. Except we need to change these two to the correct line type. So these two should be hidden. Let us see which one is better. Hidden 2. Yeah, I think it's nearly the same. I'll just choose hidden 2. Okay. And this one will be center. Sorry, will be center 2. Okay. Next, what's next? The line weight. So now the line weight is still not correct. So this line weight needs to be. I'll prefer. Usually the drawing contains 0.7 more compared to the 0.3. So I will just choose first this line as 0.7. Okay, and these three lines I change it to 0.3. There. So now you are done with the right side view. Just save this. If you work, don't forget to keep saving every now and then in the middle of your work, just to be safe. So finally, let us make the top view. Let us make the top view. The top view, if you look, if your eyes is up there and looking downward, you will see this shape, and the mountain from the top view will be like a rectangle. It will be like a rectangle. Okay. So I will do the same. I will just use line. I can project from here to here. Okay. So from there, and this will be the second point of the line. If I'm going downward, you can type at how much, how far it is, 40. Okay, so that will be 0, comma minus 40, because it's going down there. And then you can close to that direction. Once you're done, press enter. Okay. Another way, if you don't like to use the coordinate system, coordinate thing, you entering at this, comma that, you can use offset. You can use offset. Okay. For example, you can make an offset, because you know distance from here to here is 40. You can see it here, 40. So you just make offset 40 from here to there, and then you know the distance from here to here is 80. From here to here is 80, so you can offset from here, and sorry, I need to change the offset distance. 80 from here to here. Okay, there. And then you trim. Use trim. There. Okay. So if you make this correctly, you enter the correct dimension. It has to be the same as the projected line. Okay. It has to be the same. Okay, that's why I prefer to use a projection. So you don't need to, you avoid a mistype or inputting the dimension. Okay, so we can make this hidden cylindrical hole inside there. You can use projection from here. You can use projection from here and then trim, or you can use offset from here. Okay, so I will now show you the offset way. I know the center, okay, the center of this thing is 40 from the edge, right? So I will just use offset, like 40 from here to there. So now you know the center of this mountain. Okay. Since now you know the center, this is the center. In order to make the small circle, it has to be offset 20 to the right and 20 to the left. Okay, 20 to the right and to the left. Okay, so I will make offset again 20 from here to the right, and 20 to the left. So these two lines, this line and this line and that line, is actually the edge of this small cylindrical hole. So if you make projection from here, it should match there. Okay? The same thing here. So the center line needs to be extended 5 milli as usual. 5 milli as usual. And change the line type to hidden for that one. Press escape and choose the center line. Center 2 there. So the last line that we need to make is this location, this what you call inclined surface. Okay, so it has to be 140 from here. I will just project from down here. I project upward. Okay. I'm using the extension object snap to get this point. Oops, sorry. So from here I go there. Okay. And then from here I can go 60, 40. 60, 40. Okay. So add 60, 40. There. Enter. Okay. Finally, you can trim this. So this will be your object. If you want to measure, you can just make sure. So this is 120. It's 100. Okay. Distance from here to there. 60 is here. 60, 40. Okay. Yeah. What's next? The line weight. Okay. Can choose. If it's not that much, you can choose one by one, like that. So this will be 0.7. Escape when you're done. Choose the center line and hidden lines. Change it to, oh sorry, 0.3. There. So your drawing is done. I'll save.